What is Memorial Day to you guys? What does it mean to you? You know what, sister? You said that right. In memory of fallen warriors, people that are out there every single day fighting, in combat, building, fighting for us, for our freedom, that we're over here. We're doing this and they're over there in a jungle laying down. What does the Bible have to say about that? Go to John 15, verse 13. John 15, verse 13. Can somebody read that? 15, verse 13. Greater love has no one than this, than to lay down one's life for his friends. What does that mean? Let me tell you something right now. Your gifts and talents that you're doing to leave a legacy behind is laying your life on the line. Yeah, but brother, that was just the military. No, guys, listen to me. Any act of good, you listen to your brother Sammy. Any act of good that you're going to do on this earth for an individual, you are going to be attacked by another individual who Satan sent. Do you understand me? The enemy does not like you doing God's work. And God's work is not focusing on your for and no more. God's work is you going out of your way and laying it down the line for somebody else's family. You open yourself up for them. We got individuals in this room who God has given creative wisdom to for somebody else's life, not just his own. When I see my sister there in a wheelchair, come on, man. She comes in here with a smile from ear to ear. Jerry is always smiling, joking. It's bound to be a burden to get up every single day and spend a whole lot longer than me getting up and getting cleaned up and getting ready and jumping in a car and running down the street and grabbing gears and come over here and walk over here. But we don't look at that. We get mesmerized by her smile and her looks, and we don't think of all the detail it took to get her that way. Or Jerry come over all the time and he's giving and smiling and caring for others, and we don't look at the challenges that they have to go through and the pain that's in their bodies. Military people, mothers, you brothers out there, you sisters out there that care for others. William, who's taking care of everybody all the time, never says nothing, works 24/7. He knows what's important to me, and if it's important to me, it's important to him. Well, God knows what's important to you. If it's important to you, it's important to him. Isn't that something? I hope to God Galatians never happens to anybody, where God says, when you get to the heavens and you're standing before him, and he asks you this question: you ran well. Who hindered you? Who stopped you? Who aborted you from doing what I told you to do? I sent you to earth with gifts, talents, vision, calling, and a purpose. Who stopped you from doing what I told you to do? Oh, well, I was with the wrong end. Who stopped you? I was in a wheelchair. Who stopped you? See, the only thing that stopped you was you bought the thoughts from the enemy. Hook, line, sinker, fisherman, pole, boots, boat, motor, and water. Because God said, all things are possible to those who believe. God said, if I'm for you, nothing can be against you. What is the 3 ways you fail? Your thoughts. Everything in your life, good or bad, hinges on a thought, hinges on a little thought. It's a hinge. Your thoughts is the blueprint to your future. Your words start the construction of it. Thoughts and words will build your future up or tear it up. Nothing else will. That's why I get so challenged when somebody says they're giving them a heart attack, or they feel, because you have what you say. Joking or not, you have what you say. You are snared by your own words. Death and life is in your tongue. Don't say it, or you will have it. You're created in the image of God. God framed the world with words. And he says in the book of James, if anyone does not stumble in words, he's a perfect man, able to bridle this whole body. Bridle the whole body from what? From stumbling in anything. He says death and life is in your tongue. He says the tongue is a small member, but boasts of great things. See how great a forest a little fire kindles. I don't care how big the fire got. It started with kindling wood. Your words are the kindling wood. I was only joking. The Bible has something to say about that. Like a madman who throws firebrands and arrows with his tongue is one who deceives somebody and says, I was only joking. The reason why you don't joke like that is because your spirit man takes every word as face value, because you're created in the image of God.